We are declaring a state of emergency in Victoria under the Public Health and Wellbeing Act. That state of emergency will be effective from 12 noon today and will run for 4 weeks. You'll all be aware that the Prime Minister, with the full support of the National Cabinet following yesterday's meeting, has put in place mandatory quarantine for returned travellers. It is up to us as states and territories to give effect to that. So under the state of emergency that has been declared, it is an offence under the Public Health and Wellbeing Act to not comply with the orders that have been made. And those orders in the first instance relate to that mandatory, it's not optional in any way, mandatory home quarantine. I've got a very simple message today. Stay at home. Victoria has moved to stage 3, and that involves a ban with an on-the-spot fine of more than $1,600 if you breach it on gatherings with more than 2 people other than those in your household. This is critically important. We cannot have people out socialising, gathering as if this wasn't happening. Beyond that, there are 4 reasons to leave your home: to get medical care, to go to work, for your daily exercise, and to go and buy the things you need when you need them. Not to be window shopping, not to be going and buying things that you don't need. That's the key message today. Stay at home. If you are outside or in your backyard gathering in more than 2 people, if you're having friends over for dinner or friends over for drinks that are not members of your household, then you are breaking the law. You face an on-the-spot fine of more than $1,600, and Victoria Police will not hesitate to take action against you. Those arrangements, those orders, they will be made effective from midnight tonight. Stay at home, follow the rules. It's very, very simple. Stay at home. Nothing could be simpler than that. First of all, I can inform you and all Victorians that I have extended the state of emergency that currently runs across our state for a further 4 weeks. It will expire on midnight, the 11th of May.
Acting on the advice of the Chief Health Officer, this morning I have extended the state of emergency to 11:59 p.m. on the 19th of July 2020. So the state of emergency that has been in place now for some time has been extended for a further 4 weeks.
Good afternoon. We have breaking news. Premier Daniel Andrews is about to announce tough new lockdown measures for Melbourne households.
I've made a number of decisions and I want to run through those for you. First of all, from 6 p.m. tonight, I am declaring a state of disaster across Victoria. This will be in addition to the state of emergency.
Stage 4 is here, our COVID hell far from over. Victoria is this very minute entering a state of disaster, and all of Melbourne will be under a strict curfew from 8 o'clock tonight as the way we shop and exercise is limited even further.
From 8 p.m. tonight, a curfew will be implemented. So there will be a curfew across metropolitan Melbourne from 8 p.m. this evening. You cannot be out of your home for the purposes of exercise or shopping for the things you need and be more than 5 kilometres from your home. Stay at home means just that. Stay at home, and when you are out of home, you must be close to home.
Victoria's state of emergency has been extended for another month.
The Minister for Emergency Services and the Emergency Management Commissioner have provided me with advice in accordance with the Act to further extend the state of disaster until the 13th of September. I've just signed paperwork to extend the state of emergency and the state of disaster from tonight to 11:59pm 8 November. We need a circuit breaker. Therefore, I'm announcing, on advice from the Chief Health Officer and after a meeting of relevant Cabinet committees and the full Cabinet, that from 11:59pm tonight, all of Victoria, will go to stage 4 until 11:59pm on Wednesday, so for 5 days.
From 11:59pm tonight, Victoria will enter a 7-day circuit breaker lockdown, and these restrictions will be in place until 11:59 on Thursday the 3rd of June. From 11:59pm tomorrow night, there will still be only 5 reasons to leave home.
The Chief Health Officer and the Public Health team have recommended to me and my Cabinet colleagues that we lock Victoria down from 11:59pm tonight until 11:59pm next Tuesday night. But we need more time. And that's why, on the advice of the Chief Health Officer, we will extend these lockdowns for a further 7 days.
Good evening. In just 2 hours, Victoria will be plunged back into lockdown for a 6th time. 2 new mystery clusters triggered the snap decision. Schools will close and gatherings are banned for at least the next 7 days, with only 5 reasons to leave home.
So this evening is go home. Go home and begin that lockdown. And we have determined to accept the advice of the Chief Health Officer to extend for a further period of 7 days till 11:59pm next Thursday. There's simply no option today but to further strengthen this lockdown and to, on the advice of the Chief Health Officer, extend it for a further 2 weeks. These are not an absolute. These are not designed to have 0 new cases. In effect, nothing we do can deliver that outcome. This is about, as everything we're doing, is about flattening the curve.
Look, there are any number of groups out there, and if you just did a Google search on 5G, anti-vaxxers, anti-mask, look, the tinfoil hat wearing brigade are alive and well out there in our community, and they're taking every opportunity to leverage the current situation to serve their own ridiculous notions about so-called sovereign citizens, about constitutional issues, and about how 5G is going to kill your grandkids. I mean, it's just crazy. It's batshit crazy nonsense, and people need to wake up to themselves, and because the community, the wider community, is awake to you, and you need to stop it.
What are you being arrested for? guys, you want to get out of the way?
I have no idea.
Protesting's a free right, isn't it? That's a human right to protest.
A human right.
Not today.
Human rights are every day. Every day. Every day. It's human rights.
Good, thanks. I don't wish to contract with you guys at all.
No worries.
I'm here as a witness for her.
Call us my name from Melbourne East Police.
So
where's your mask?
I'm exempt.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Got proof of that?
Sorry?
You got some proof of that?
No, I don't carry any proof of me.
Have you got some
between me and my doctor.
identification on your police one?
I don't carry any identification on me, and I don't wish to identify myself.
Your details off your money?
I don't wish to contract with you guys at all, so...
You're under arrest.
Don't force... you're gonna...
Hold the law! Uphold the law of the land! You are acting standing here for our country. How are you fighting your own people? What about my family? Stop fighting your own people. We're all Australians. We are free to travel. Release my cash. It's in the Constitution. You don't want to be here. We don't want to be here. We want to be one country. One country. Here we go. One country.
Oh my God, he's got a gun, he's got a gun. He's got a gun over there, he's got a gun. They come and look, check out. And actually, they're holding weapons this time.
Get off the road.
Just next to the traffic light, you'll see right here, one of them holding a gun. Another one is there. This is how they treat people fighting for their right. Oh my God! They just open fire on absolutely everyone. They are literally shooting at everyone.
What's your reason for leaving home today, guys? What's your reason for leaving the house today?
Hello.
Come here.
Come here? Yeah, you wear.
Why are you not wearing a mask?
Someone for the protest.
I've got an exemption. It's alright, you don't need to push me. I'm not
What's your
ID, mate. Under
What's
what?
your name and address?
For what reason?
Because you're an illegal protester against trade directions.
Illegal protest.
You're not allowed to protest.
Can you guys see who's taking violence here?
Get it out!
Behind your back! Fuck! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back!
The riot squad have moved in.
Fuck that Andrew! 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 Fuck
Rubber bullets! Be careful, rubber bullets! Rubber bullets are now hitting things. Alright, they're firing back. Sounds of banging that you can hear are the rubber bullets and capsicum bullets being fired. Got the riot squad coming out of the vans right now. The guns. They've now got the riot squad moving into the front with pepper spray cannons ready in hand. This here is one of the things that they were shooting people yesterday that one of the people at the event picked up. That's absolutely crazy. That is absolutely insane.
Attention, this is a police public order warning. You have previously been directed to leave. Leave now or force
They're playing now.
No further warnings will be given.
No further warnings will be given. They just said this is now going to be the moment where they assembly is a basic human right that cannot be overridden by anything. Also, it is the same with freedom of movement. No one can restrict you to stay in your little 5-kilometre bubble. You have the right to move freely in your state and between states. They've started shooting other bullets at people. Come on!
Fuck the trap! 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 Freedom! 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 Freedom!
They've now got riot police in here with full-on body shields. And they're getting them to move through now with the rubber bullet guns that are round loaded. These are different than just the normal riot police actually. These are, I haven't seen these ones before. They're wearing full-on gas masks and everything. And a new sort of capsicum spray by the looks of it, or some sort of spray that's in a red bottle. The usual ones that they use are in a blue canister that you can see are being used here by the usual riot police. But the other ones that are coming through with a red canister, so who knows what's in that they're planning on spraying out. They're about to start shooting now.
Fucking die! Fucking you fucking
Sorry guys, I'm having camera issues here. There goes the riot police. They've got all the cars through here. Unfortunately, they have turned extremely violent. Unfortunately, people are starting to throw stuff and go crazy with these police. that right there at the very front are the police with their riot shields. They've got a whole line, they've unloaded their buses. People are raising their hand. I can hear they're now firing onto the crowd. I can see the rubber bullets and capsicum bullets being deployed. I hear more of them.
Can I say at the outset that the ugly scenes that we saw yesterday are not only appalling, they're unlawful. Victoria Police will take action against those who did the wrong thing yesterday. Yesterday we saw 1,000, 2,000 people. This sort of behaviour is unlawful, it's ugly, it will not be tolerated.
Now is not the time for protest. The Chief Health Officer is still determined that there are guidelines in place that prohibit mass gatherings, large gatherings and groups of people, so we will do everything we can to stop the gatherings in compliance with the Chief Health Officer guidelines. I do not want to be giving any context whatsoever to anybody who may be considering coming in here to engage in unlawful activity.
See that they've all got their huge guns and full body shields. Shit, they're still shooting. So I'm gonna try and get up ahead. I don't want to. Yeah, they're really aiming directly at people. They're fully taking aim. They're really moving in quickly here. I've got two groups though. Oh, they're shooting again. I'm gonna move up ahead. Sorry. They're really firing all over the crowd. Directly onto anyone that they can reach to. And they've got all their police lined up on this side of the street. They've actually got new weapons that I can see here. Full on new weapons that I've never actually seen before. These aren't just the rubber bullets anymore. trying to move in on us, and now, and okay, they're shooting. They're now shooting. They're now shooting people. You can hear the. Oh my God! They're just shooting at everyone now. The bullets are going flying through the place, and you can still see through here. There are kids here. They're all moving in now. We need to get out of the area. They've gone crazy, just firing at anyone. There are children here. And it was peaceful for the whole day, and people have been hit by the bullets, and they're just going for absolutely anyone. They were just pulling in anyone they could grab onto. They're still pointing the guns at the crowd. You can see them all straight through here, kneeling down, aiming, and they're about to fire. And they've ended up here now as well. This is an absolute disgrace to the show and remembrance that they've come here and they're taking it over and causing violence and disruption to peaceful protesters that are here on this property, on this land, because it resembles the Anzacs that fought for our country and our freedoms. And now we're doing the same by trying to fight for our freedoms. They're shooting again! They're going through the trees and everything. All the bullets you can hear, like just flying through the trees, and the whizzing sound of it going through the air. And you can see absolutely mental. But those ones aren't. You can now hear the gunshots. They're now lining up with their shields. But
put that down, produce some identification.
Yeah, I'm happy to.
Move your car! Put that down. Move your car! Put that down. Yeah. Move!
Joel.
Yeah.
Right. You want to play in the big league, mate?
What do you mean?
You want to incite like violence and you want to play games, etc.
Absolutely not. I don't like violence at all.
No. Listen to me. I'm not asking you, do you want to? That's what you've been doing, right? So trust me when I tell you, you better cut this shit out because you're very lucky that you're here right now. Do you understand me? The next time, you won't be so lucky.
Okay. Are you able
Cut your fucking games out, mate. Cut them out.
Are you talking about your reporting?
A whole lot of it. So the right people are going to come and speak to you about what you've been doing. But I think if you want to think about your future and what the way you've been conducting yourself and the way it's going to pan out for you from here, I'd really reassess what you've been doing. Do you understand me?
Okay. Not really think about it.
What's your name?
Joel.
Joel, what's your surname?
Gilmour.
I think we've all been watching your Facebook. Pretty good.
You like
I'm
it?
surprised your battery lasted that long.
Shut up! You want me all rest? Don't you know that you're in my custody now? You do what I say. We're not in to play games, okay? With all the vaccinated people.
Not vaccinated, Charlie.
Let's go. Make it up.
Placing you under arrest. Okay, can you place her under arrest for that?
What am I under arrest for?
We're investigating in relation to breaching the show directions. Okay.
Okay.
So
Even though I've
just
got
turn
work permit and all that.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to investigate that.
My name is Craig Beckman. And up until recently, I was a very proud senior constable of police. I just want to say to every one of you here, who obviously can see the bigger picture about what's going on here, this is not just about a jab or no jab. And the ridicule that you have all faced in the media, from the government, to see through that crap and to still be here and still be strong and fighting this good fight. You people are the ones who are going to be remembered as the heroes. You people. I thank you. I thank you on behalf of my family, of my children who you're all fighting for. And I thank you on behalf of these police officers who you're also fighting for. The ladies don't care. The more often you speak, I think they will start to get it. And I came out against all this show nonsense, and that's what it is, absolute nonsense. And my colleagues, my former colleagues back here, they know this, they know it's nonsense. I came out because I could see the divide that was coming, the divide that was caused. And it was caused because I could see my colleagues who were trapped by a paycheck following unjust orders. I saw the community calling for violence against them, and it was breaking my heart because I know that every single one of these people is a saint at heart and wants to help the community. I know that. Now, I signed up to be a police officer because I wanted to be part of the thin blue line. And I've heard some nonsense stories even from the leadership of the police force saying that that's about white supremacy. Whoever says that is a goddamn idiot. The thin blue line is a layer of protection that is there to protect the good, hard-working, decent citizens of Victoria from those who seek to do them harm. Now what I have seen and what many have seen, but many have yet to grasp, is that those that seek to do them harm are in that building. Now I would challenge every one of my former colleagues, I speak to you directly. You know that this is nonsense. You know that the last 2 years has been nonsense. I don't expect any of you to do what I have done. I understand the risk is great. There's much to risk. I understand that. Do it now! Do it now! But you've got to start to talk to each other. Start to realise the bigger picture. This is not about a jab or no jab. It's about the freedom.
Back to Commonwealth!
It's about democracy. So far, even though I know most of you don't agree with the show directions and all these restrictions on people's lives that have happened so far, I know you don't agree with it, but all you've shown so far, instead of showing loyalty to the people, you've shown loyalty to a paycheck. You haven't even been able to show loyalty to your co-workers, some of which have been in the force for 30 years, who Daniel Andrews has thrown out. You have to stand up to them. You need to understand that you are in the unique position of being able to create history. Now this is a dictatorship that's trying to be ushered into Victoria, and then it's going to be ushered into the rest of Australia. And the world is watching, and they're watching for good reason. They're watching because what's happening here is absolutely ridiculous. And we are a laughingstock. You get to make a decision. You get to make a decision as to whether or not you want to go down in history as the private army of a madman who's going to enforce this nonsense. You can either go down that path and be known for that in history, or you can be known as history as the people's protectors that stood up and prevented this tyranny from happening. Understand that what happens to us happens to us all. When you take that uniform off at night, you won't be the oppressor anymore, you will become the oppressed just like us. Realise that this is a fight for the freedom of our future, of everyone's future, and for our children. What happens from here is in your hands. You can change history. You do it right here today. Start making amends to these people who are here fighting for you. Thank you for your time. I'm with you all the way.
Now, if anyone's listening at home, you might be thinking, well, we're free. We're free. We can go to the shops. We can go to restaurants and that sort of stuff. That is not freedom. On this sign, it says, if you need a pass to prove you're free, then you are not free. This is not freedom. Division is not freedom. Isolation is not freedom. Segregation is not freedom. People losing their jobs is not freedom. People not able to get health care is not freedom. And the evil son of a beep has singing about more and more to bring more seclusion. He hasn't had enough. He wants more of this, because why would he be trying to pass this bill? Because he is evil, and he's evil plans for this state. Kill that bill! 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 Kill that bill!
Our Prime Minister Scott Morrison has not thought it worthy to even offer one tweet in support and against this bill. The leader of the opposition federally, Mr Albanese, go check his Twitter feed, has not thought it worthy to offer one tweet in support of your concerns. To Linda Defoe. Sack Dan Andrews! 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 Joel 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 Dan Andrews!
When you sign up to be a police officer or PSO, you swear an oath that you will serve the community without favour or affection, malice or ill will. These permanent pandemic laws are incompatible with that oath of office. It is incompatible with the Victoria Police Code of Ethics, which say your ability to serve is founded in relationships with the community, which willingly gives you its permission to serve through the power it entrusts to you. The people are not willingly giving you the power. Daniel Andrews is. I ask my former colleagues, are you going to enforce mandates based on attributes, religious beliefs, political beliefs, age, gender, sexual orientation? All these things that you are taught not to discriminate against in your daily duties. Where is your line in the sand?
Stand with us! 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 Stand with us!
The powers conferred in this bill are not needed in Victoria. If Daniel Andrews wanted an extension to the current state of emergency powers, he could have easily written a less offensive bill amendment to achieve that.
Hell yeah.
This bill allows Daniel Andrews to enact and enforce discrimination, lockdowns, shutdowns and restrictions for public safety, even when there are 0 cases of COVID in the state. It is entirely incompatible with basic human rights. During a pandemic, when it is necessary to restrict or remove basic liberties, the restrictions must be proportionate and necessary to manage the risk, and they must be the minimum necessary to achieve public health aims. This bill gives him the power to have someone jailed for 2 years if they breach a rule under this new act. I know rapists and child abusers who have received less jail time for their crimes. This is abhorrent and wrong, and every single Victorian who cares about justice, fairness, equality and human rights ought to be outraged and disgusted at this Labor government's power grab. Daniel Andrews obnoxiously disregarded the open letter written by 14 Queen's Counsel barristers, which has grown to some 25 senior legal fraternity lawyers that have said on record that this bill is egregious to democracy. He's not interested in their opinion. He says, let the upper house decide. The upper house, where he's already done his backdoor dealings, preference swapping agreements and single issue party decisions with the likes of Patton, Medic and Ratnam. He hasn't consulted the upper house in its entirety, and he doesn't care about the upper house's opinions. He only cares about getting his power grab and working with the people who will give it to him.
These are all handed, full of weapons, all that kind of stuff, unarmed people. Like, this is the same thing now, 2 years later, aren't you tired?
I'm tired of people assaulting other people, but I'm going to do it.
I'm not here today, frankly, to cop this notion that they're somehow the victim in this. Like, seriously. Seriously. They've done the wrong thing, and people have views about that, particularly when so many are doing the right thing. And as the Chief Commissioner said, how many engagements have been postponed? How many weddings haven't happened? How many funerals have happened with a handful of people? It's selfish. They are shitty choices.
This is a world pandemic. It's a 1 in 100 year event. So you can expect that we will have transmission from time to time, and that's just the way it is. We've got to accept that this is the new world order.
But we always have to be aware of the capacity of the virus to mutate, and we have to look at what is called the longevity of the protection with regards to the antibodies that are developed. And the world doesn't know that answer. The world is engaged in the largest clinical trial, the largest global vaccination trial ever, and we will have enormous amounts of data. But what's the message for the public? It's safe, it's effective, it will help protect you, but it will also help protect your mum and dad, your grandparents, your nonna, all of Australia.
Was the Pfizer COVID vaccine tested on stopping the transmission of the virus before it entered the market? If not, please say it clearly. If yes, are you willing to share the data with this committee? And I really want a straight answer, yes or no, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
Regarding the question around, did we know about stopping immunisation before it's entered the market? No. We had to really move at the speed of science to really understand what is taking place in the market. And from that point of view, we had to do everything at risk.
I speak plainly. I try and be as frank and as direct and as honest as I can be in the language I use. And that's what I believe the vast majority of Victorians want. We're not cuddling up to these people. And frankly, seriously, I'm making a serious point. I don't know what half of them are protesting against. Well, a lot of them. Then, good on them. Except it's illegal, it's unsafe, it's selfish, and it puts at risk the hard work that millions of other Victorians are doing.
Well, so protesting is not unlawful. It's a human right.
If you're watching this video, Australia, stand up. It's time to arise and shine, Australia, stand up for your rights and stand up for your freedoms, because one day you won't have them. Find out what the truth is and live it. God's given you this country to be blessed, so don't throw it away.